Hello, I'm Miriam Buhr with miriambuhr.com. And in the next few minutes, I want to talk to you about authority. I was posed this question: can authority be used by someone that has none? And I simply can answer this question both ways, yes and no. Because if we were to look at authority by virtue of the definition, authority could be a person that has been cited to have a certain amount of expertise. There's credentials, there's a piece of paper, there are people that can back up their level of knowledge. It could also be someone that has the power to influence other people by way of their thoughts. They can command a way of thinking. So when we look at a business and you're starting off and we're looking at authority with respect to a level of expertise, so you may start out as a new person in a business, network marketing business, so your level of expertise may be at, the first step. Can you use that? Can you convey a command of an expert when you're just starting out? And I can tell you that many people have started new businesses and many people have succeeded. Likewise, many people who started new businesses who had no experience failed at it. It depends on your internal foundation. How is it that you are conveying your expert knowledge? Expert knowledge by way of leading a group of people, expert knowledge by way of your knowledge of the products that you're selling, your knowledge of the system that you're using to sell that product, the knowledge of the leadership within the business, your knowledge of the leadership model. So you can convey a sense of authority if you're new. Whether you're new or not, you can. All of us, to a certain extent, have a level of leadership skills. Some of us have honed them more so than others. We've had more experience. We've put ourselves in situations to gain that experience, and so it's a little bit easier for some people than for others. But it's a teachable, and you can learn it. So when we're looking at authority and whether or not you're conveying that you have expert knowledge or you have this command for influencing people, it all centers on the words that you use. The words that you use that ultimately lead to certain actions that you take, and obviously then certain outcomes that come about because the words used, the actions taken. So you have to go back and determine what type of words are you using. If you're not being specific enough, if you're not being expert enough, if you're not clear enough, then you're not showing your potential customer a vision of accomplishment. You're not showing them this feeling of excitement. You're not showing them a sense of hope that what you have, they need. So when we look at authority, we're also kind of equating it or defining it as specificity. So it's in the details that you give a person, the details that you give to the object that you are showing or the product, the details that you use within a presentation. The details indicate how unique that thing is that you're presenting. So the details of what you have to offer, what you're an expert at, is in it determines the uniqueness of it. So you have to define, you have to spell it out, so that when you're speaking with someone is listening to you, there's no room for confusion. There's no fuzziness. It's easy to understand. It's easy to imagine the benefits that you are making available for that person. So when they talk about you, when they talk about what you can do for them, then they can say, well, that person is when they speak, they're very specific. They show their authoritative stance on the subject matter. They are grounded on expertise. They're very clear. I really felt safe with their recommendations because the benefits were clear. I knew what I could do with what they were offering. So you are standing out because you are centered on a specific belief system also. So besides being very clear about what you have to offer, you also are clear about being fully present when you're talking with people. You know what you have to offer. You're with them all the way. You are present when you are giving them a presentation, present, okay? So you're attracting those who need what you have to offer. So part of being fully present, it requires that you are altogether clear about what your specific service, product, what else? Anything that you have to offer, consulting work, you are very specific about that and what you can do for your customer. There's no confusion. There's no muddle. It's simple. It's direct. That's how you show authority. You could be new in a business venture and still demonstrate your sense of authority. So then, can authority be used by someone that has none? It all depends on how you define authority. I hope that was helpful. I'm Miriam Buhr with miriambuhr.com. And to get more information, training such as this, and all around good stuff, head over to my site, miriambuhr.com. Talk to you later. Ciao.